It's important to understand the environmental issues in the Philippines that existed before Typhoon Haiyan and how they worsened the destruction of the typhoon. Deforestation and its consequences is the most important ecological problem in the Philippines. Because the land has lost so much of its forest, it cannot absorb the rains and wind from storms like Haiyan. This causes massive flooding and landslides. Most of the victims of such flooding are the poor peasants, farm workers, and the urban poor. They live on riverbanks at the foot of mountainous areas and in cramped shanty towns. Areas at the foot of mountains, especially those that are near rivers, are in danger of being buried in mud and logs from the uplands. The Philippine government has no competent plans in place to create decent housing for the thousands of residents living along riverbanks and other endangered areas. Even putting aside the probable effects of global warming, there are very serious problems from the excessive logging and mining that's been going on in the Philippines for centuries. Since the 1960s, U.S. and other foreign corporations and their Philippine partners expanded the mining, logging, fishing, and plantations for export. The extraction is done without considering the ecological balance and the social cost. Less than 1 million hectares of tropical rainforest in the Philippines remain. U.S. and Philippine government policies and corporate operations magnify the negative impacts of natural disasters. Addressing environmental issues in the Philippines like deforestation and mining are vital in minimizing destruction unleashed by these type of storms. One other angle of the super typhoon, which many are addressing, is the responsibility of first world countries in being the main contributors to greenhouse gases, global warming, and overall climate change. So all of these have to be addressed at home and through multilateral talks with other countries to make real substantive change.